So the other day, me and DMT had a battle in UU with Skyman, and then I went on Skype and I told Leo that Skyman was dropping in UU, and I told him that the reasoning for it was because it was just another form of Shaman, so they could be in the same tier. So that alone doesn't even make any sense, because Shaman is RU. And Leo just ate it up, went and talked about it on Twitter, and got like 40 billion replies, and I love the internet, you know? Anyway, today I have a game. It's an OU game. I actually had it last night on my phone in bed. So I had a lot of trouble knowing what the hell's going on because I have to disable animations when I play on my phone, and I don't actually have the chat log. It was interestingly challenging to play, trying to predict what moves they just went for on me. But overall, it was a lot of fun, and yeah, the game was good. So, looking at the team preview here. As you can see, he has some kind of stall team. I say that just because he has Heatran, Mega Venusaur. Lando is also quite common on stall teams, just for intimidation, stealth rocks, etc. In general, he just seems to have a fat-looking team. My team is the one that you have. I think I've showed it once. If not, I made it once on my phone down in Florida. I put on. I just wanted to mess around. With Mega Pinsir, and I put on the first 2 pokes down in Florida, and then when I got back I actually finished the team, and I've been using it a bit. It doesn't really have a purpose behind it. It was just kind of 6 mons thrown together, but it's actually pretty solid. You could kind of call it Volt Turn just because you have a Greninja Rotom Wash, but then again it really isn't, because just having 2 Pokemon of Volt Turn does not make it Volt Turn. I'm going to stop rambling and get into the game. I'm going to lead off with my Greninja, as he leads off with Lando. First turn, I'm just going to go for U-turn, expecting him to be scared out. But no, he's Scarfed, and it's actually quite nice that he reveals that early, even though it does cost me the life of my Greninja. Because now I know how to play around it for the rest of the game. I go out to Exca on the second turn, and I have to play aggressively. I don't have Stealth Rock on this team, so the only way to wear down this Landorus is to just keep predicting it, which I did there quite nicely. Gonna go with the Rotom Wash on the Earthquake, and then Volt Switch out on his Rotom Wash. I went for Hydro Pump just in case he wanted to go with the Heatran, predicting Willow. I'm going to go with the Fable because I know the Willow is coming, and he's going to Volt Switch out into his Scizor, predicting the Moonblast. And then scouting to see if I have the Flamethrower, he's going to U-turn out into Heatran. I'm assuming that the Scizor is banded just because I didn't see lefties, and if it was Mega, he would have went for it. Also, he has a Mega Venusaur on his team, so why would he be Mega? He's going to set up rocks. I know he's just going to do that, so I'm going to go for a Soft Boil, get back up some health. I'm going to switch out to Rotom, and he actually roars me out to Excadrill. Now, I know he's going to stay in because there's been a lot of doubles going on, but I also need these rocks out of here. That's numero uno priority. And the fact that I can just eat up a Flash Fire boosted Heatran's Lava Plume is pretty damn cool. Knowing he's not going to stay in this turn, I'm going to go for Rock Slide. Once again, predicting the Landorus, as I'm going to just go with the Rotom, take anything he wants to go for. And now it's just going to be standard OU for a little bit as the Resto Chesto Rotoms try to wear each other down. I'm going to burn him, he's going to rest, I'm going to burn him again, he's going to burn me, and then we're both going to go for a Hydro Pump on the following turn just to wear each other down a little bit, then I'm going to rest, and then I'm going to switch out. So, a little bit ahead of myself here, but that's just because it's Rotom Washes, just kind of doing what Rotom Washes do, which is burning each other and Hydro Pumping each other, etc, etc. You know the drill. He's going to Volt Switch out on the turn he predicts me to rest to give him a little bit of advantage. And he goes out to Mega Venusaur, and so I'm just going to be able to Volt Switch off of it. Now, I went out to Clefable, kind of as a sack, but kind of as a, I could probably set up on it, but I totally forgot these carried Sludge Bomb. And I don't really have anything else that wants to switch into this thing, so I'm just going to let it die, as it gives me a free switch out to Pinsir, and knowing his Rotom's on it full, it's actually just going to be able to die. There's no use going for SD there, because if he did go right out to Lando, I'd just have to be forced out, which he's going to do right now. By going out to Scarf Landorus, I'm forced out of Pinsir. I'm going to go into my Excadrill, predicting the Stone Edge. He actually crits me, which is something I didn't see while I was playing on my phone, so I thought I was going to die. Regardless, though, my most optimal switch was to Aegis Lash because I can take another one. I know we stuck into it, and I can just go for a Shadow Ball. Props to Showdown for switching Aegis Lash automatically to Shiny when you go into Blade form. That's pretty cool. I'm going to sack Excadrill here just in case he wanted to go for Stealth Rock on my Sword guy. I'd be able to get in before rocks and be able to spin more. I'm going to go out to Greninja, force him out with the Surf, because I know if he goes out to Venusaur, it's going to give me a free switch to Pinsir, and if he stays in, he's not going to be able to get up rocks. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to SD and just kind of go for game here, because I know Choice Banded Scizor is not going to be able to live one or kill me. and I know that once Aegis Lash turns itself into the blade form, I'm just going to be able to kill it with Earthquake. I might have been able to kill it through shield form as well. I have no idea. He's going to bring out his Doge now. And knowing that he's probably just going to go for Stone Edge, not wanting to fuck around with this thing, I'm just going to switch out into Rotom Wash, because at this point I can just Volt Switch off of the Landers. I know he's not going to stay in, and just head right back out into Pinsir. Massive threat numero uno in the house right now, killing off the Venusaur, which now gives Rotom Wash free reign over the rest of his team. As I'm actually going to switch out to Aegis Slash, knowing this turn he's probably not going to fuck around. He's going to go right for the Stone Edge, wanting to kill this thing. As now he's going to go back out in the Heat Train. I'm going to go for a Shadow Ball, which does a decent number to him. So on this turn, I'm going to go to Rotom Wash, and he's going to roar. Now on that turn, he roars me out to Pinsir, and at this point, I can just go for a turn. If he wants to stay in, I still have the game with Rotom Wash. If he wants to switch out, I can just kill him. Now that turn a few turns ago where he roared, I switched out to Rotom, because if he wanted to go for Stealth Rock, trying to kill my Mega Pinsir on switch-in, I could have just won the game with Rotom Wash there, because nothing on his team at that point could have taken a Hydro Pump. And obviously, if he didn't go for Stealth Rock, Mega Pinsir still has the game. So it was basically checkmate at that point. I just wanted to secure all of my bases. So thank you all for watching, thank you all for listening. I hope you enjoyed your Wednesday today. Mega Pinsir, man, it is such a threat. Holy shit. If there is one Pokemon right now in OU that I think might be just a touch unbalanced, I think it would be Mega Pinsir, because there really isn't a good switch-in for it. It can just eat stall for breakfast, and just because it can eat stall for breakfast doesn't make it broken, but there really is no switch-in for it. Return hits like an absolute fucking truck. Quick Attack is the same power as a Sizzle or Bullet Punch. It has Earthquake to kill Heatrans or Steel types in general, and for Rotom Wash if you just don't Mega and you Mold Break the Levitate and kill the Rotom Wash, etc., etc. And if you need to Hole Punch a little bit more through stall, you can just go for SD. Like, it's such a known and like set in stone moveset, SD, Return, Quick Attack, Earthquake. But it's still really, really powerful, and that's when you know stuff's getting a little out of control, when everybody knows what you're running, and you can still run through teams. Because there really isn't a solid switch-in for it. Like I said, Rotom Wash is just not the one. Anyway, that's enough rambling from me for today. Once again, hope you enjoyed your Wednesday. I will see you next time. Until then, take it easy, have a good day, see you later, peace.